While the digital nomad lifestyle is still very new to China, remote workers from every part of the country all flock to this province in southwestern part of China, bordering northern Vietnam. I took a road trip with my parents, who have also become digital nomads in retirement, to Yunnan province to find out exactly why this place has been described as paradise since a few hundred years ago. We started off the journey from Guangxi province, where my family and I were visiting relatives. To our surprise, we randomly encountered this beautiful restaurant surrounded by water, exquisitely designed landscaping, and incredible architecture in ancient Chinese style. As with the top-of-the-line decor of this establishment, we came to find out the price for dinner was exorbitant, so we decided to fill our empty stomach in a much more down-to-earth place. It was a noodle soup place where you order your type of noodle at the counter, but have to self-serve the soup from the biggest stainless steel barrel I've ever seen. And before we leave for Yunnan, Mom came across this dessert street vendor with the most amazing mung bean cake I've ever had. It was crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, with a subtle sweetness that felt very natural without any artificial additives. Our food adventure only got better once we arrived in Yunnan. This time, we came across this restaurant where you pick your meal ingredients directly from the fridge before the chef cooks it. Apparently, this is a very popular way of dining here. But I did discover a surprising ingredient, which I'll gladly skip. Apparently, edible bugs are available as one of the ingredients, which is most definitely a very acquired taste. What my family ended up ordering looked very ordinary, but it was easily the freshest and best tasting meal I've ever had in my life.
So the pork is really, really nice, and the vegetable, absolutely delicious. One of the freshest green vegetables that I've ever had. You can taste the freshness.
Before we do anything else for the day, Mom has made a rule. We have to check out the local wet market because Yunnan arguably has some of the world's largest traditional markets with the freshest produce and in many intriguing varieties. This traditional market has a total of 6 floors, taking up a massive complex. It's absolutely a sensory overload. With fresh produce and local specialty products in hand, Mom was finally happy for us to start visiting the city. There is an interesting fact about this city called Mila, which is the only city in China named after a Buddhism deity. We were heading towards a place in a city with very unusual architecture. This city has constructed a massive country club type of estate with houses in the shape of gigantic vases and beautiful rolling hills with flowers and other artful objects. As an architecture nerd, I was excited to check it out.
Now we're presented with this flower field and, wow, interestingly, there's a train track.
And this beautiful place has turned Mom into a giddy child.
老妈在秋千上
Hello，
在
啊，好凉快啊！
美丽的像高尔夫球场一样的背景下，
现在我在云南的米勒东风韵
啊，
叫什么花之秋，做摇摇板。
Now it's finally time to reveal the one-of-a-kind vase architecture. As we made our way from the fields to these nested vase houses, I couldn't stop marveling at their beauty.
Hi everyone, I'm here in this beautiful spot that I don't quite know the name to translate, but it's basically an art gallery, a museum, a concert space, and frankly, I think it can be a church too. So as you can see here, every vases have a different shape, and they have these triangular windows that are kind of interesting. I think they're trying to make it look like a fragment of the vase being broken. I'm not quite sure, but I am very much interested in the meaning behind this artwork, and there are thousands and hundreds of thousands of vases inside that are in the shape of human forms, and they are supposed to be a chorus. And currently there's a stage set up inside there, and there's a portrait of the artist. There's a guitar inside as well, which was unexpected. But I'm really looking forward to returning here with my friends. And if you ever visit China, visit Yunnan. I highly recommend this place.
While I love this place, Mom has other opinions.
你觉得这个花瓶怎么样？
好特别呀！
好特别呀，没见过呀。里面的那些花瓶怎么样？
有一点可怕。
确实好像几百个骷髅。
是那种骷髅头，对吧？
确实。
In front of the main nested vase architecture, I discover something in an amusing position.
There is a very racy sculpture down there. The big butt. It's a real highlight here.
As we leave this beautiful place, Mom was in the mood for another round of market hopping. This time, we went to a market with some of the most peculiar things I've ever seen.
Okay, this is not for the faint of heart, but this is chicken. And halal, apparently.
The final destination of this trip came up unexpectedly. While scrolling on Chinese social media, I found a place nearby that looks like a mystical forest floating above the clouds. I'm always drawn to lesser-known areas with few or no tourists, so I convinced my family to go there with me. The main downside is, the country road getting there had lots of extremely sharp turns, and my dad, who recently got his driver's license after retirement, was understandably anxious while driving. My mom, on the other hand, was straight up terrified of the turns.
This is like a true rural experience I love. Mom is staying behind because she's scared, and I'm coming with my dad in the back.
Once I got inside, I realized what makes this place so mystical. Yep, stage fog. Apparently, it's very popular in select theme cafes and theme parks for atmosphere. What I didn't expect, though, was this theme park also has great inspirations for furniture design nerds like myself.
This is actually really amazing. Like, it looks really uncomfortable, but it's super comfortable.
Although this park is extremely beautiful, everywhere I go, I was reminded that it's, after all, a theme park. For example, these fake monkeys did just a trick. But then again, randomly discovering a Zen gazebo perched on top of a hill made me fall back in love with this place all over again.
Oh, this is really cute. Oh my god. Wow. See? So you can have your private area here right next to these. You can enjoy an afternoon tea with your loved ones right here.
It seems like artificial fog is the common theme in this entire park. As we walked downhill, we saw a sign to check out another part of the mountain where stage fog made a dramatic entrance.
觉得怎么样，老关？还可以，在这儿做一个茶楼。
是跟四合院差不多。
对啊，就是四合院嘛。然后你看这大山，然后它即使没有这个烟雾，我觉得也挺好，因为它有那么多那些植物，对吧？呵，哎，还有这个乌龟。So they have these cute little turtles. Well, fake turtles, obviously, here. Cartoony. Okay, just discover something really peculiar. This seems to be for children, but what is this supposed to be? Like a rocking horse, boat, donkey? So that solved the mystery for me. You just push it, and then your children can enjoy the delightful rocking motions. Silly me. It's so simple.
What I didn't expect was that the fog theme even extended to our dinner that night. I couldn't fathom what this giant misty ball is doing sitting on top of our barbecue meat, and apparently, the waiter didn't either.
啊，那是什么来的？
这上面会说有。
那有什么用？ So we're confused what this is. It came with a huge ball that's lighted, and then we're not quite sure. And then we asked the waiters, and they couldn't explain it either. They said it's a special feature of their store. So we're just gonna roll with it. It also comes with these like mysterious steams coming out of it. It's so funny.
Our 2-week stay in Yunnan this time actually convinced my parents to relocate to this province part-time thanks to its amazingly mild weather without humidity year-round, affordable fresh food, and breathtaking landscapes. Now I understand why digital nomads from all over China call this place their new home after escaping the rat race from big cities. In the next episode, believe it or not, the fog theme continues, but in another province where I grew up before leaving to study in the United States. I'll show you the coolest cat cafe that's popping up everywhere in China, and yes, with that sexy swirling stage fog included. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. I'll see you soon next time.